Hello, my name is Kerry Martell and I am the CEO of Martell Brothers Studios. Martell TV is our first software product. It's ready for beta testing. We should be launching on Monday. I'm just going to create a very quick tutorial on how to interact with our guide. Now, if you aren't interested in being a creator, you don't have access to our closed beta, you don't need to do any signing in. You can simply click on content and watch it. Probably you'll see a bump, such as this, that plays before the video content. But after the bump is finished, and the bump really shouldn't be more than at most 10 seconds, your video will start playing for that show. Of course, at times you may see YouTube slow loading. This has to do with YouTube servers, not really ours at all. And as you can see, the video here is playing. In this case, it's a music video. This station here I created was called Martell Music, and it's basically just an attempt to demonstrate an MTV-style show that was created. Another example here is the RPG Fanatic Show, a show I personally create. And you can see another example of a bump. In this case, it's an advertisement for one of my books. At the very bottom, you can find a mark called Playlist. The playlist will show you all of the videos on that station going forward. Whenever you see something like this, that means at the end of the episode, and the next episode will be after that. You can use these arrows to navigate ahead of time. This is mostly so that if you wanted to skip a video because you weren't really interested in watching it, you can easily do so. What we've created is kind of sort of an on-demand television system utilizing YouTube's hosting servers. You don't have to skip ahead though, videos will automatically load. Another thing is that annotations on the original YouTube videos will also play, and if you click on them, it will take you back to YouTube and wherever that link takes you to. This is valuable to advertisers or people that simply want to drive traffic to their own YouTube channels using our platform. Something that you will notice with you'll notice here is that there's multiple videos in here. So you might actually have several different creators combining their resources. As an example, we have a show called Game Reviews that has several different creators from our own Martell Brothers Studios network who have videos together and to create their own show, just sort of pooling their audiences together. I think it's a very cool way to crowdsource the creation of television episodes. And I'm sure people will come up with all kinds of cool and inventive ideas. Now, if you want to leave full screen mode, you can simply press the escape key on your keyboard, and it will take you back to the TV guide. It will also suggest videos based on the time. Now, right now, it's about 11:51 here, so it's been suggesting stuff at the end of the day. But the next day's schedule will start to load as soon as we hit 1 a.m. Now, if you are interested in making your own station, I will take you a little guide through on how you can actually do that. Simply go over to sign in, sign up, and then connect with your Google account. You will be asked to give permission to our application. You will simply hit allow access. They will ask you for your username, and I will pick at this point Martell Brothers Studios. Right now it says view account types. This will probably be changed. Viewer simply lets you watch content. Creator lets you actually create stations. The dev team should be changing this so you won't see this anymore. But click create Martell TV account, and there you'll have a customized account. The tab future releases will actually show you new episodes that are coming out later that day and also in consequential days. So it will show you the schedule for tomorrow or next week or next month. It really depends on what you're looking at. You can also organize it by category, so it only shows you the latest music shows that are coming out and some information about them. This can be very useful for creators if they're wanting to, let their audiences know when they're releasing videos on a regular schedule. YouTube doesn't really tell people that. There's no way for anybody to know if I'm going to release my episode at 5 p.m. on Friday unless I physically tell somebody with Facebook or Twitter, and people actually see that message. And if you want to create your own station, you can simply click Add Station, and then you would type in the name, a description for it, select a category. You can also upload an image if you like. In this case, we have a whole bunch of different images we've been using for our stations and our shows. If you have created a station, you will see a tab for adding a show. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of this. I'm going to log into my own master account. And then I'll show you more about how to use the shows and episode containers. Okay, so now I have logged out, and I'm going to sign in. And something you're going to notice is that I don't have to re-enter any information or password or nothing. As long as I'm already signed into my Google account that I first used to create my Martell TV account, Martell TV will remember that and automatically sign me in. So basically, you only need to be logged into your YouTube account or your Gmail account or any other Google account, really, and it will be able to detect and load your account for you. As I said before, I'm going to show you how to do shows. You will need to select the station that you'd like to create content for. In this case, I am controlling the game station. And I can simply go over here and click Add Show. Choose the name, choose the description, choose the duration. Now duration, you're going to find that when you go forward and downward in time, it does it in 5-minute blocks. This is for best practices. We would like to try to do something that audiences are used to, and people are used to watching shows in 5-minute blocks, like a half-hour program, an hour program, and so forth. You can also select an episode image for it, and use the guidance here for the image size. In this case, I'm going to open up a show I've already created. It will be the game review show. You can see I've created several different episodes, and again, you just use this tab to create the different episodes. You can choose the duration, the master duration for the episode. This doesn't work at the moment. This is closed caption support. It really doesn't do anything. This will be a later feature we'll integrate with YouTube, but you choose the name for the episode and description for it. You can select the category for the episode. You can also select keywords separated by commas. And the release date. The release date is what day that episode will be on. In this case, Thursday the 6th, or it could be tomorrow on the 7th. And the release time is the exact time slot that the video will start to appear in. One thing you want to keep in mind, when you're scheduling content, you need to keep in mind that you can't just put everything at the exact clock. As an example, you can't schedule a show at 1 a.m. and then expect to schedule it at 2 a.m. if it's an hour-long program. If it's an hour-long program, it's going to consume the entire 1 o'clock to 1:60 basically time slot. So you actually have to schedule your show at 2:01 if that's what you're going to do. And then if you schedule an hour-long show in the 2:01 slot, you'll have to put it the next show at 3:02. What we have been trying to do is that every time that we get up to the 5-minute mark, as an example, on the music show, Ultimate Remix, the first episode, that appears at 6:05 a.m. in the morning. I made that a 55-minute show, so that now I can schedule the next show, Greatest Hits of Mullet Rock, at 7:01 a.m. This is so that we can still kind of keep shows to begin at the start of an hour. And I highly suggest that others who create stations and program your stations, that you do this to just make it a little bit easier for people to find your content. And it's just something that people are more used to, is to find new shows happening in half-hour blocks programming. I will make a version of this scheduler actually available through a link on our website that you can download to assist other people with creating and keeping track of their shows. At our network, we just print these out and we hang them up on the wall so that all of our employees can see what times shows are supposed to come out. Getting back to the episodes themselves, if you click in here, you'll go to the episode container. And this is a patent-pending process that Martell Brothers Studios has came up that was designed by me. Essentially, you can use the search to look for videos. As an example, I'll just type game reviews. And you can just drag and drop videos into the episode container anywhere you like. You can move them around backwards and forwards in the time slot, and then you can save your lineup essentially. What we've tried to do is we tried to put bumps in front of programs and at the end of programs to try to make Martell TV work more like traditional cable broadcasting television. You would expect to see some sort of indentures or bookends, if you will, in between programs. If you watch Adult Swim, you'll really understand what we're trying to do here. But you can even see this on shows like MTV, where they have branding bumps. Now, you'll notice that there's several different videos in this game review show. These are all from different creators. As example, this is Comic-Con Reviews. This is something from another creator of ours. So, whereas on their own YouTube channels, these videos could only be found if you went to their specific YouTube channels, or you happen to stumble upon it in the YouTube search results or Facebook or something. But in this case, if you simply came to this time slot every day and watched the show, you would be introduced to several different creators who have banded together to create a game review show. This is completely revolutionary for YouTube. I deeply believe that it's going to benefit the creator community in numerous ways, because you can have several creators pool their audiences together, and they can all tell them, you know, I have 1,000 subscribers, you have 1,000 subscribers, together we have 2,000 subscribers. And if we release our show together through Martell TV, all 2,000 of those people will see our latest videos. It's very cool. You can also edit if you want by simply bringing this back up, so you can change things if you like, change the image, change the scheduling, and so forth. You will need to click publish after you've saved your content so that it actually goes out to the TV guide. Another thing to point out is that you can see a progress bar here. If you take out shows, for example, you'll see that it goes down. This is to help people, you know, schedule an entire block of scheduling, so you know exactly how many more videos I need to add to make sure that I have 90%, at least 90% of my episode container filled. And don't worry about it being not completely filled, because Martell TV won't just like stop playing if it gets to the end of it. It will immediately play the next episode in the lineup. So it will just be a continuous stream of broadcasting content on your station. So don't worry too much about that. So that's the quick rundown on how to use Martell TV. And as you can see, I actually went ahead while I'm recording this, that it went into the next day's schedule, which we haven't programmed yet. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any more questions or comments, just feel free to leave a message on this video, or you can message us on Facebook, or send us an email through the feedback form that will eventually be added to this application. Thank you so much for watching this, and have a great day.